Hello everyone, my name is Miriam Hughes, and today I will be talking about my philosophy of education. I am currently attending Cal State Fullerton, studying linguistics to earn a master's degree. I also have a bachelor's degree in English from the University of Laverne. I am the first person in my family to graduate from college, which is something I'm very proud of. I am also a first-generation American and was born and raised in Southern California. I found my love for teaching at a young age, but wasn't certain about making it a career until I became a student aide at Altaloma Middle School. I got to work with students in the classroom and help them after school with homework. I fell in love with helping students and engaging with them on an emotional level, and knew that I wanted to pursue this as a career. I plan to teach long after retirement and hope to help as many students as possible. The purpose of education is to understand ourselves, other people, and the world we live in, to find our purpose and our meaning in life. The role of the teacher is to guide students on their path to becoming moral and productive members of society, to inspire, learn, and motivate. The role of the student is to gain knowledge and understanding of human history so that they can understand the present and determine the future, and also to remain curious. I will be teaching English language arts at the high school level, helping students learn about humankind, culture, and history through literature that is complex, rich with meaning, and representative of them. In observance of the standards, students will learn how to analyze complex literature, make connections and meanings, think critically, make comparisons to other texts, have knowledge of various writing styles, and be able to research and cite quality sources. Students in high school are in a constant state of self-reflection and philosophical questioning, working out questions like, who am I? And what is my purpose in life? This mindset is great for analyzing, criticizing, and dissecting literature. Students also bring creativity to their analyses and new ideas, which makes for interesting discussions in class and on paper. It is important to remember that our goal as teachers is to ignite their curiosity and desire to learn, regardless of their intellectual abilities. Adolescence is also a stressful time for teenagers who are dealing with biological, cognitive, emotional, and social changes. And I want to be the kind of teacher that makes learning a break from that stress. It is important for English teachers to choose literature that is relevant to students, multicultural, challenging, and various in structure, but also filled with rich vocabulary. This means that teachers should choose texts that aren't just classics, but texts that students enjoy reading and that they can relate to on some level. This is where the best ideas are born and where learning occurs. A good strategy to use when teaching literature is something called the campfire metaphor. Using this strategy, students reflect on an important event in the book and analyze the meaning, theme, characters, and so on. Here's how it works. Students write an event from the book in the center of the fire. Then they write down an immediate cause for the event, which would be written under the matchstick. Then students write distal causes for the event between the logs of the fire, and the possible effects of the event in the clouds of the smoke. This is a fun and strategic way of engaging with the text. Having students act out scenes from the book is also another great strategy. This allows students to guide their own discussion and gives them control over their learning. Teachers can have students gather in groups of 4 to 5 and have students develop a rough sketch that they can act out in class. Students can also watch a film adaptation of a book or keep a journal for their thoughts, questions, and analyses. This is another great way for getting students to reflect and create their own meanings and connections with the text. This is a great quote that is found in Those Who Can Teach by Cooper and Ryan, which provides a general overview of what is expected of students in an English classroom. The quote says, "The language arts program seeks to develop in children the skills of reading, writing, speaking, and listening, as well as knowledge of culture and represented in literature." Assessments are used by teachers when wanting to know where students stand in terms of their knowledge on a subject. There are 3 types of assessments: formative, entry-level, and summative. A formative assessment is used when teachers want to know how much a student has learned or grasped from an assignment. An example of this type of assessment can be seen in Socratic questioning, or Socratic seminar, where students are asked questions to guide their discussion on a topic. This gives teachers a chance to assess the progress of their students, but also gives students a chance to practice their knowledge of the material. An entry-level assessment is one that allows teachers and students to assess how much background knowledge a student has on a subject, so that the curriculum can be better tailored to fit the needs of each student. This type of assessment can be given in the form of a short quiz or test. A summative assessment gives the overall understanding of the subject after it has been taught. There are many ways to use this type of assessment, like journals, essays, and presentations, but I like the use of final projects. This way, the students can use their creativity to showcase what they've learned. Overall, my philosophy of education leans towards progressivism. I want to put students in control of their learning and act as a guide in this process. I believe that students deserve opportunities for an education that is tailored to meet their needs, and by giving them more control in the classroom, they can gain independence and confidence in learning. This is the best way to ensure that they are ready to face their future head-on.